This is a misguided meditation. The purpose of this meditation is to make you feel uncentered, disorganized, and above all, inadequate. This course is not recommended for beginners, but more for those who are tired of enlightenment and long for a mindset that is less attuned to the universe and more chaotic and self-destructive. After all, you never really attained enlightenment anyway. You've just been fooling yourself, haven't you? Of course you have. Find an uncomfortable place. This should be a place that is either too hot or too cold, poorly ventilated, dirty, smelly, and otherwise undesirable. This place should have lots of distracting noises. If you can't find a place like this, choose the most public place you can, which inconveniences as many people as possible. An elevator, for example. The aisle of a moving bus. Any doorway that receives lots of foot traffic. Choosing places like this are important. The more discouraged you are to meditate, the better. Close one eye. No, the other eye. Now open it. Close the first eye you closed when I told you to close your eye, but you failed to close the eye I wanted. Remember that failure? You failed. Now close both of your eyes and think about your failure. Does it remind you of your other failures? It should, because you fail all the time, don't you? Of course you do. Take a deep breath. No, deeper than that. No, not even close. Just take a deep breath. We'll come back to this one. Keep your eyes closed. Listen to the sounds of your environment. Can you recognize all of the sounds? Are all of the sounds accounted for? Imagine the sound of someone creeping up behind you. Imagine the slow, careful steps of the person approaching from behind. What does this person want? Do they mean to scare you? Or do they mean to harm you? Can you hear them adjusting their grip on the knife they hold in their hand? Can you hear how sharp the knife is? No, you cannot. But you can at least hope that they'll make quick work of it. They're probably just a few steps behind you now. Remember to keep your eyes closed. You farted. It wasn't me. Feel the floor beneath you. Feel how it feels. Ignore that feeling. Feel the air around you. Ignore that. In fact, ignore any and all feelings. Feelings are meaningless distractions that serve no purpose but to confuse you. You may feel that this is incorrect. If that's true, you are experiencing feelings and you're not doing what I'm telling you. Yet again, you have failed. At least you're good at failing. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Deep. We'll come back to this one. Think about everything you possibly can at once. Imagine your thoughts are like bits of salad and your mind is the salad bowl. Now, mix it all together as fast as you can in as many directions as you can. Good. Now, what have you learned? Has that person that was creeping up on you killed you yet? They will. Keep your eyes closed. Have your thoughts come to you as they will. Are they bad thoughts? Why are you having bad thoughts? Are you a bad person? How would you know? A lot of bad people think they're good people. How do you know if you're actually a bad person? You'll never know because everyone lies to you. They do. You know they do. Are you having good thoughts? Why should I believe you? You're a bad person and therefore a liar. Why don't you want to be a good person? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take several small breaths. Good. You're good at breathing. Now take all of those breaths at once and hold them. Hold them. Hold. Take a breath. Take another. Now piss yourself slightly and exhale. Think about thinking about that thought you thought about thinking and think about something else. Good. Now that you have this new thought, focus on it entirely, ignoring any other thoughts that might pop up. This thought is important. Judge this thought and analyze it as thoroughly as you can. Ignore all other thoughts. This thought is your everything. This thought is your entire world. Everything that matters about you is encapsulated in this thought. This thought contains everything that... Oh, look out! Look. Sorry. I thought that person from before was behind you. Never mind. They are all out to get you. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and when I reach the number 3, you will feel awkward and out of place with no clear idea of what it is you've just done. 1. Nothing you do is ever good enough, and no amount of effort can ever change that. 2. You're a bad person. No one likes you, and no one ever will. And 3. You suck, you suck. Why do you suck so much? Thank you for listening, even though you didn't really do this properly. I encourage you to listen to this recording as many times as you need to until you can do it properly. Namaste.